we would like to welcome you to the Zeroth Workshop. So the name Zeroth Workshop is like a tradition over here. So it's the first event that we do before any of the main events, and hence the name Zeroth.
So all of you guys, especially the freshers, must be very confused about which society to join. Like, सब चाहते हैं कि तुम उनकी society join करो. So let's start. Like, who knows the full form of IEEE here?
International Electrical
Institute of Electrical and Electronics.
Very good, proud.
So those that don't know, it's the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. So it doesn't matter तुम लोग कौन से branch में हो, तो like CSIT वाले बच्चे don't get scared. हम सारे branch के लोगों को लेते हैं. And if you want to volunteer and organize events with us, it does not matter आप कौन से branch में हो.
So basically, IEEE caters to different domains, different technical domains, and we have different sub-chapters as well. So BVPIEEE is a student branch of IEEE, and BVPIEEE lies in the Delhi section.
So let me tell you थोड़ा सा अपने society के structure के बारे में. We are a very professional and technical society, and we have 57 very hardworking members who help us organize all these events. So हमारे पास पहले है हमारी core team that includes the chairperson, the vice chairperson, general secretaries, joint secretaries, and the treasurer. And then we have the sub chapters and उनके chapter heads and SIG heads. And फिर उसके बाद we have the ExCom members who are the backbone of our society, and they are the ones that make these events possible हमारे लिए.
And last but not the least, we have the volunteers.
Which would be you guys. As first years, you can volunteer in our society, and even second years can volunteer in our society. And we will be rolling out entry forms in December.
So as you can see in the slide, we have 4 different sub-chapters: the Computer Society, Robotics and Automation, Women in Engineering, and Industrial Application Society.
And we have 5 student interest groups, SIGs. First being Codex, which is for competitive coding, E-Cell for entrepreneurship, Drishti for photography.
Our members and alumni have been winners at the Smart India Hackathon, which is the largest hackathon in Asia. They've also participated and have been winners at E.N.T.R.A by IIT Bombay and E-Summit by IIT Roorkee. They've also been winners at COVID-19 Hackathon, which was conducted by the IEEE Bombay section. And they've also won the Hull Prize and several other hackathons.
Our alumni have also interned at IIT Bombay, UB Robotics in London, and even researched at many prestigious universities and institutions like IIT Delhi, IIIT Delhi, IIIT Allahabad, and many more. They've also been placed at Microsoft, Ernst & Young, ZS, and TCS.
Our achievements. Our most recent achievement has been that we've been awarded as an outstanding student branch by the IEEE Delhi section this September only, and we've also been the winner for winner of the IEEE Student Activities and Week Coordination Contest. And also our B affinity group has been regarded as the best affinity group in Delhi.
Before we move on to the sub-chapters, I wanted to clear one thing for all the volunteers. So when you join the info group, you can join the society in 2 ways. First being the organizing committee ka part, and then the other being the participants. So once you join our info group, we will be keeping you updated about हमारे सारे new events, and you don't have to be a part of the volunteering committee to be a part of BVPIEEE, to be a part of all the events that we conduct. So now all the new chapters and all would be telling us about their societies and how it functions. First being CS, so please the chapter
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Tanisha Srivastava, Chapter Representative of Computer Society at BVPIEEE. I would like you to introduce you to the sub-chapter and why you should be a part of the same. Empowering computer science and engineering professionals to fuel continued advancement has always been the motto of our computer society. Engaging computer engineers, scientists, and industry professionals from all areas of computing, the IEEE Computer Society sets the standard for the education and engagement that fuels continuing global technological advancement through conferences, publications, and programs, and by bringing together computer science and engineering leaders at every phase of their career. For dialogue, debate, and collaboration, IEEE CS empowers, shapes, and guides the future of not only its members, but the greater industry, enabling new opportunities to better serve our world. Meet our team for this talk. CS is a computer society of BVPIEEE and it deals with the practice and application of computer science and technology, be it hardware or software. The chapter encourages curious minds to learn and look towards a more practical future which can make them industry ready. This chapter also organizes various hackathons and workshops to lead the budding engineers and let them experience the actual working environment. Now, I would like to call upon Shivan to tell you about the project undertaken by the Computer Society.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. Myself Shivang Chandilya and I am from the IT third year and currently holding the position of Executive Web Developer of BVPIEEE. So when I first joined IEEE myself, I was both kind of nervous and excited because couldn't wait for the challenges that I was going to face ahead. As IEEE is one of the biggest technical societies at our college, we ought to give our best too, right? So I was under the Computer Society of BVPIEEE, headed by my very good friend Hardik himself. And we were tasked to design the new BVPIEEE website. Now most of you might be thinking, it's an easy task. All you have to do is apply HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript. No, it's not that easy, man. Because it was a tough one. Because our previous website was already so good, and now we had the challenge to make it even better and responsive. So we decided to approach this task in a much smarter way rather than a hard one. Now what we did was we called out our second years and teams were formed of the students who were both experienced and not experienced in the web development. So first we provided them with the best materials our team could find on the web development and gave them the ample time to learn and practice the concepts of web development. Now to be honest, we weren't really expecting any of the students to take this seriously, but the response we got was just amazing and it blew our minds. Most of them either completed front-end web development and moved on to back-end as they really liked web development, and some of them started making even small projects. Now we started building the website for the BVPIEEE. It was just amazing. And my other executive, Akshar, with me, formed the teams and started working on it together. Meanwhile, one of the second years, Vipul Arora, came out of his comfort zone and helped us out a great deal. Tough part of the website was handled by us executives, but the soul of the website was handled by our second years. Along the way, if they ever encountered a problem, we all came together to find a solution for that particular problem, which made this journey even more memorable. And finally, after working hard for the period of 2 months, we finally made our very own BVPIEEE website. Though it might not be the very best in some of the eyes, but it holds a special place in all our hearts. So I would like to give the mic back to Tavisha.
We have organized many events in the past. Our Build Your Own Portfolio workshop was organized to guide our participants in developing their own websites. A workshop for mentor talk on GitHub in and out. This workshop introduced our participants to open source, version control, Git and GitHub use in the Cloud Haiku repository as a model. Design hacks. This was a major 14-day long UI UX competition. It was organized by we, CS, and Drishti. The design heist was divided into 3 rounds. UI UX round. The registered teams were required to submit their design idea within a week. After completion of the UI UX round, only 44 teams were shortlisted for coding round. The selected 44 teams built their respective designs and brought their ideas to life. After the completion of coding round, 15 teams were left for final. At the end, ideas were transformed into working solutions. Design heist saw great response from both the participants and the team. It was more than just an event, it was a learning opportunity for all of us. Members from 2 chapters and 1 SIT came forward to form one team and to host an event with more than 400 teams. This was no less than an achievement for us. We look forward to organizing many such events in the near future. For our future events, Mindhack 2022 and Cryptic Hunt, we will be collaborating with Codex and they will tell you more once these come up on stage. Looking forward for everyone to participate in our society. You can scan the QR code if you want to know more about us. Thank you.
So, good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Bharati Vidyapeeth. I am the co-head supervisor of E-Cell at BVPIEEE. So, first of all, I would like to begin by asking from all of you, what do you think an entrepreneur does? Or what are the traits that an entrepreneur should possess? Would anyone like to elaborate? Yes, and anything else? Yes. So that is what I would like to elaborate upon. So as you can see, I've mentioned over here, first of all, an entrepreneur needs to have the skill to recognize an idea or an opportunity that can become into something big and become into something worthwhile and then work on it. So after that, he or she needs to create an organization which would be passionate enough to work on that idea and fulfill it and make it their main aim in life to do that. Then an entrepreneur has to provide the person with the resources to do so. So that is exactly what E-Cell does. E-Cell aims at providing a platform to all our college students where they can fulfill their entrepreneurial dreams. So about E-Cell is a student-centered group that aims at providing a platform for students to interact with us and talk about entrepreneurship. E-Cell aims at having conferences, group discussions and competitions that will help you to work on your entrepreneurial skills and to grow in a startup or to establish a startup. So if you guys have any ideas, you can always contact us. Our vision again is to provide the platform for the students and to promote entrepreneurship within the students of our college, because it is very good to start early on your journey. Now, my co-head supervisor Satyam would like to explain about our past events.
I'm Satyam, and I will be talking about one of the main past events that was planned for India, and it was organized in collaboration with IES, that would be giving presentation after a little moment. And our aim in the event was to encourage the undergraduates to understand how startup works and how can they deal with the challenges they face during building a successful startups. And in this event, the event was organized in 2 phases. The first was a workshop on the 3rd April, in which the participant was getting familiarized about the minimum viable product and the market strategies for a successful business startup. And in the second phase, that held in this audio, and it was there were 3 steps. First was the idealathon, in which the participants had to present their ideas about a business plan, and in second phase the elevator, in which they got assessed for the second round, and in the final round they had to present and pitch their idea to the core team, on the basis of which the winners were decided. And our future events are like seminar held by established entrepreneurs, and fun events related to entrepreneurship, and exciting competitions related entrepreneurship only. Thank you.
I would like to end with a quote: "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a simple step." So, if you guys are really interested in entrepreneurship, you can always contact us, and we would be glad to guide you along the way. And thank you so much. And if any of you have any questions, please ask. It is a tech society, but it has a lot of sub-chapters, so that it caters to all of your interest.
Why? मतलब इसको क्यों ना IST क्यों ना join करें और
IST ये है क्योंकि हम जो टेक्निकल सोसाइटीज हैं, हम इसमें सारी चीज़ों को कैटर करते हैं। तो अगर आप जैसे ई-सेल में वर्क कर रहे हो, उसके साथ में आपको और भी चीज़ें जो है उसमें भी काम कर सकते हो। कि अगर आप इस IST में हो तो इस ई-सेल में नहीं सकते। तो हमारे यहाँ पे जो टेक्निकल चीज़ें होंगी उनके साथ भी आपको काम करने का मौका मिलेगा, और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के साथ भी।
Actually, it's not about putting down other societies. It's all about your interest. So, अगर आपको genuinely ये workshop देख के हमारी society में interest आता है, then you can definitely join it. It's not about a competition. It's all about exploring. That is what our aim is. Thank you so much.
So, first of all, I have a question for every fresher out here. How many girls do you have in your class? Anyone? 5, 6, 10. More than that? 1 girl? Okay. So, basically, that is the point that I am coming to. In the past 2 weeks, you might have observed that you have very few girls in your class, and that is because the male to female ratio in STEM fields. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In STEM fields, the male to female ratio is very, very skewed, and hence V was formed. V stands for Women in Engineering. It's an affinity group affiliated to the IEEE International, which mostly focuses on representing women in STEM fields. We focuses on not just their academic development, but their overall personality development as well. Okay, so I am Mahirapuri, the chairperson of BVPIEEE, and I am Tanushree Gururaj, the vice chairperson of BVPIEEE. My basic domain lies in deep learning and machine learning, and I am in the 3rd year of computer science engineering. I'm also an ex-intern at Ernst & Young.
I'm from 3rd year EC, and my interest lies in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So now, as you can see, this is the B team of 2022-2023 session. So now coming to the main point, which is why should you join B? So let's say you're confused about what kind of domains there are, or what domain you should choose, or if you want to know about the resources, or you have any other doubts, we'll always be happy to help you.
Now coming to the guidance. Guidance also is a sub-part of networking only. We'll help you get acquainted with all sorts of basically scholarships and internship programs that you need to participate in, like Microsoft Engage, and some women-centric programs as well, like the Google STEM internship programs, the Grace Hopper Conference, and various travel grants that you need to know about attending these scholarships. These are things that women in particular, they are not really aware of, so we'll be guiding you all for that.
Now coming to events, we organize various events to help you get acquainted with the different domains and prepare you for other major competitions as well. Now this is the roadmap of the 2022-2023 session.
So as you can see, we have divided it into 6 parts, and we are very happy that we have already achieved the first 2 of them, which is the building of a WhatsApp UI clone, and the second one is an AI/ML roadmap with project demonstration. And we have 2 major events lined up for this session, that is V-Star and we have 4.0. I'll be coming to what these are in just a few minutes. So now, next slide. Even during the pandemic, we organized a lot of events in the online mode, and these are the snippets from the same. Apart from technical events, we also have non-technical events to refresh our minds. We recently organized an AI/ML roadmap in collaboration with the CS chapter and the BQC chapter, which some of you might have attended. We had an alumni speaker, Mr. Harshit Gaur, who guided our students towards like where to pursue their career, where to start, where to begin their career in the field of AI. We also had a live project demonstration to understand the concepts of AI/ML even better and see how they're applied in real life. Now coming to our flagship event, which is BHAC. As you may have noticed in any technical event, the female participation is very less. So to motivate more women to take part in it, we have been organizing BHAC for the past 3 years, which is a woman-centric hackathon. BHAC 1.0 was held in the offline mode, and it was for only female participants, and we had a prize money of 1 lakh. BHAC 2.0 was held in the online mode and also saw participants from the USA. And BHAC 3.0 had about 500 participants across 25 countries, which was a great achievement for us as we could expand internationally as well. Now coming to our flagship event, V-Star. What V-Star basically does is, our team of V and mostly the entire IEEE, we go to high schools or secondary institutions to help young girls understand what kind of opportunities they get in STEM fields. We basically demonstrate our projects or conduct some workshops which can intrigue their interest in this domain. Now these are our achievements for the various events that we've organized in the past. We were honored with the best V affinity group in the Asia Pacific region by IEEE International in the year 2020. So I feel very proud to say that continuing our legacy, we have Ms. Nikita Tiwari, the current chairperson of BVPIEEE and the ex-chairperson of V, who had been awarded the Outstanding V Volunteer Award, which was given by the IEEE Delhi section. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? So this was what we were talking about in the roadmap. This was a project that we completed in the summer break. We wanted to do something new and productive, so we developed an application using Flutter, which was a WhatsApp clone UI, as you can see here. So if any of you want to connect with us and know more about the opportunities that we have for you, you can scan this QR code and we get in touch, and you'll get to know about a lot of amazing opportunities out there. Thank you.
Hey everyone, we are BQC. So that is the BVCOE Quiz Club. And as a name for it, we conduct quizzes. And not like the ones जो आपके क्लासेस में होते हैं, वो बोरिंग होते हैं. हम फन कराते हैं. So, I'm Dhruv. I'm Bhavya. We both are from the IT section and the second year, and we both are from the position head supervisor of BVP. So, अगर आपको जब नहीं पता चला होगा, जो FIG था लास्ट जो हमारा रोल होता है चैप्टर से थोड़ा अलग होता है. We don't get a complete team for our work, and we also usually conduct events in collaboration with other chapters. But a small team doesn't mean that we have a small role. Okay, so मेरे according to हमारा role बाकी से interesting है. We have to make a community where people can share their interest बिल्कुल without reservation, मतलब खुल के बिल्कुल. Okay, so community के आते हैं. So like I will tell you more about myself. I've been an anime fan for like 6 years, और because anime बहुत ज़्यादा popular domain नहीं था in the last 6 years, तो मतलब इतना मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं थी अपने फ्रेंड के साथ डिस्कस करने की या फिर अपने इंटरेस्ट शो करने की, राइट? बट वो कॉलेज में आके चेंज होना शुरू हो गया, एंड आई हैड अ लॉट ऑफ हेल्प फ्रॉम द BQP side. And if I were to give some examples, recently I chatted with the fresher on the BVPIEEE info group. We chatted for like 1.5 hours, and we discussed the topic that they would like to answer queries on. Okay, so that was very fun thing. And recently we also conducted the fun IEEE event that was on Monday. उसमें बहुत एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन था, और जो पार्टिसिपेंट आए उसके मतलब उनके पास बहुत एक्साइटेड फीलिंग थी, एंड दे ऑल्सो हैड अ लॉट ऑफ एंथुसियाज्म, जिसके वजह से वी ऑल्सो फेल्ट कि हमारा जो हमने वर्क करा है दैट वाज वेल वर्क. Okay, so that will be the community part, and I guess you all got what I meant by creating a community and opening up. Next is the knowledge part. So when we are creating quizzes, like we have to research a lot of things about the topic we are searching. We create the best question, the worst question, and in the end we compile to get what we should prevent in front of you guys. Okay, उसके अलावा जब हम प्रेजेंट करते हैं तब आप फिर हमारी इंटरेक्शन होती है, you also get some knowledge and you also get to know more things. बाकी फन तो कोई होते हैं, लाइक एनी टॉपिक के बारे में आप कर सकते हो, तो आपका फेवरेट टॉपिक मतलब गेम वगैरह, मूवी वगैरह, वी ऑल डू दैट. ओके, नाउ आई विल पास माय माइक टू माय फ्रेंड भव्य, हु विल टेल यू अबाउट द पास्ट इवेंट.
So like बाकी चैप्टर्स की तरह BQC भी काफी इवेंट करा चुका है. Like last year we conducted Zeros workshop that was on an online mode. So और last month recently हमने AIML पे भी इवेंट करवाया था, बट रिसेंटली मंडे को हमने फनी इवेंट कराया था जिसमें काफी सारे फ्रेशर्स ने भी पार्ट किया था. सो पास्ट इवेंट में लास्ट मंथ जो हमने AIML का इवेंट करवाया था वो बी और IS के साथ मिलके करवाया था. सो दैट वाज आल्सो अ फन इवेंट.
गाइस, अब ये तो इवेंट्स क्या हो गया. Now, as the name suggests, we are BVPIEEE and we want to conduct a web for a fun. Okay, so I would like to suggest all of you to open the website that is given on here. Quizzes सर्च करना है, आप अपने फोन में सर्च कर लीजिए सारे एक बार. Everyone, quizzes वेबसाइट खोल लो, उसमें आपको कोड बता देंगे अभी, and then you play a fun quiz for you. When everybody is on the website, just tell us when we'll start the quiz. And now we'll start the quiz. First of all, I'll tell you about this quiz. Like it's about your personality and different companies that you should know. Okay, I'll start it. So first we have the quiz. Fine. And now we'll have the first question. Okay, you will have a bigger image on your phone. Which of the following is the first company founded by the personality? You will also have the option here. We have stimulation to participants. Okay, that's it. Okay, the second question coming up. Which company is not owned by the personality? Now next question. Yeah. So you will have two logos in front of you and you have to get which one is the correct Wikipedia one. answer? Okay, now moving on to the next question. We'll have the same format where you'll have to choose between two different logos. Now, this is one of our favorite questions. Using a logo, this is part of the actual logo, right? So you have to guess which company it is. Right, for the next round, we'll only be taking about 30 seconds per timer. Please try to answer quick. This is the actual logo. It's public. Hope you are right. I think that's quite easy for you. Sir, 30 seconds. I think most of you got it right. Okay, go ahead. That format again. This one's going to be easier than even the last one. You shouldn't worry about the spelling. If you just write how it sounds, it will be fine. Yeah, that will be it. One next question. Problem paper. Okay, one of my favorite. What is the network of the purpose and the panel given logo? I hope you know who this logo belongs to. Anyone?
Mr. B.
Right, next question. What if you didn't get it right? Okay. This is a very popular topic. I think 2 or 3 years ago. You should know this. And can somebody answer who this logo belongs to? Now with your last question. This Indian entrepreneur recently overtook its personality network. So first of all, you have to understand who this person actually is, and I think most of you will know. Anyone who's coming? Okay, now should we look at the final leaderboard? Let's try again. I hope you had fun. That has been BVPIEEE.
Hello everyone, I am Kunjal. I am the head of Robotics at BVPIEEE. Now let me ask a question from you guys that how many of you know that which language should we start first, or what should be the roadmap for the next 4 years? I agree. It is a very difficult job to know in the first year which language should be done. But this is what Robotics is precisely doing. We create some workshops, events, and also some kind of competition so that we can know the level of the quiz contest, and some people might know that there is a competition, then we know the best we can do in a coding contest. Now next is our past events. There was a past event that was conducted in 2021, which was BVS21, and it was a 12-hour hackathon that was conducted in collaboration with other 3 societies. Now, now we have some future events for you guys. Like first is the coding contest, which is named as Mind Hack 2022. Here there will be easy, medium level questions for data structures in competitive programming. Now, I would like to hand over this mic to Vipul so that he can explain our next event, that is Cryptic Hunt.
So in Cryptic Hunt, it is an online treasure hunt where you are allowed to use anything at your disposal to solve our riddles, which can range from anything from tech to literature to common riddles. And as you can see next, we have many fun events and competitions planned for you all. Thank you. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask us.
I would like to hand over this mic to RS.
So RS का फुल फॉर्म को बताना चाहिए? अरे वाह, सबको RS का फुल फॉर्म पता है। चलिए रामजी, नेक्स्ट है। So BVPIEEE RS सोसाइटी, रोबोटिक्स एंड ऑटोमेशन सोसाइटी, जैसा सबने बताया। तो रामजी, लेट्स कंटिन्यू।
Now, what is RS? RS stands for Robotics and Automation Society, which is a subchapter of BVPIEEE. What we do is, what RS does? RS spread knowledge related to robotics and automation.
So एक वर्ड दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पे, एटलस। इसका कोई मतलब बताना चाहेगा? What is Atlas? Any guesses from the audience? क्या होता है एटलस? बुक ऑफ मैप्स। और कोई? Any more guesses? Greek god and Roman god. So anyway, हम क्योंकि RAS है तो हम रोबोटिक्स के टर्म्स में बात करेंगे। तो एटलस बेसिकली यहाँ जो हम रेफर कर रहे हैं वो कोड डायनेमिक्स, बोस्टन डायनेमिक्स का रोबोट है, ह्यूमनॉइड, एंड समथिंग सिमिलर
we made. Our team made lightweight walking robot. We use Arduino in this robot and 6 motors. 2 at the hips, 2 at the knees, and 2 at the feet.
चलो अगले वर्ड पे आते हैं, टेस्ला। तो टेस्ला किसने सुना है? टेस्ला से क्या आता है दिमाग में? इलॉन मस्क। क्या है क्या टेस्ला? इलेक्ट्रिक कार। चलो देवांशी, लेट्स सही। चलो तो टेस्ला हम जब यहाँ रेफर कर रहे हैं, ऑटो पायलट रेफर कर रहे हैं, टेस्ला ऑटो पायलट सुना है सबने? टेस्ला ऑटो पायलट तो क्या करता है टेस्ला ऑटो पायलट? कोई जवाब देते हैं? क्या है टेस्ला ऑटो पायलट? ऑटोनोमस कार ड्राइविंग, राइट? तो यहाँ जो गेम आप देख रहे हैं ये ओपन सी यूज करके बेसिकली टेस्ला में भी सिमिलर कॉन्सेप्ट यूज होता है, लेन नेविगेशन जिसको कहते हैं। तो यहाँ पे भी ये एज डिटेक्ट कर रहा है लेन का एंड ऑटोमेटिकली नेविगेट कर रहा है। ठीक है, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। UR5 सो UR5 से क्या समझ में आ रहा है? फुल फॉर्म गेस करना चाहिए। UR5 अल्ट्रासोनिक रोबोट, someone said universal robot, so yeah, that is right. UR5 is basically a universal robot that is in robotic arm, ठीक है? And something similar has also been made by our team. Over here you can see that is a robotic arm, it has 3 degrees of freedom, servo motor से pick and place task perform कर सकता है।
Now this is another project we made, obstacle avoider robot. You can see the funny looking eye thing. This is a sensor which is used to avoid the walls.
So over here you can see that is a robo soccer. So robo soccer is basically robots जो soccer खेल रहे हैं, काफी self-explanatory है, and video में आप clearly देख सकते हैं। Okay, coming over here, so E-Yantra, this is an international robotics competition that is being organized by IIT Bombay. ये हर साल होता है, 6 months का कंपटीशन होता है जिसमें RAS पार्ट लेता है। RAS की टीम हमेशा ही होती है, इनफैक्ट कॉलेज से और भी टीम्स रहती हैं, NIT से RAS की टीम जरूर जाती है इसमें। Okay, so let's get you started with RAS. So RAS यहाँ पे So RAS की हमारे चैनल पे BVPIEEE पे ऑलरेडी कुछ वीडियोस हैं जो आर्डिनो वगैरह कवर करती हैं, बेसिक्स ऑफ RAS, उससे रेफर कर सकते हैं अगर उससे कोई रेफर करना चाहे। नहीं तो हम फ्यूचर में नेक्स्ट स्लाइड ऑल्सो हम लाइक इवेंट्स वगैरह कराएंगे। तो नेक्स्ट मंथ एक इवेंट प्लान है रोबोरेस, तो उसमें जरूर पार्टिसिपेट कीजिएगा, ठीक है? उसके रिगार्डिंग ट्रेनिंग हेल्प कुछ भी चाहिए तो RAS की टीम है, देवांशी है यहाँ पे, मैं उमंग, आई एम फ्रॉम EC एंड देवांशी is from CSE. And then we also have in January Arduino, intro to Arduino. Let's say all those series हैं हमारी, but let's say आपको series में कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, डाउट है, hands on more workshop करनी है तो हम January में करेंगे। Then we will proceed with computer vision की कुछ products करेंगे in February. March we are planning on doing introduction to ROS, that is robot operating system, and also drones and UAVs पे हम काम करेंगे. So that will be a roadmap for RAS. Okay, over here you can see the RAS team. RAS team here, and Vice Chair, Uma. Devanshi is over here.
Chairperson of RAS.
Chairperson of RAS. Also Sandeep, we are Vice Chair. Devanshi, you want to introduce the entire team? Okay, fine. Anyway, let's proceed. So to join RAS support group, you can see the QR code on the screen. You can scan that with your phones and you can join the RAS support group. Any more questions? Anyone questions from audience? Okay, thank you everybody. कोई बात नहीं, अगर कुछ नहीं आता तो आइए, खाली मोटिवेशन चाहिए काम करने, ठीक है? बाकी ट्रेनिंग ना बोलिए। आपको क्या सीखना है, किस फील्ड में क्या इंटरेस्ट है? इसमें कुछ पसंद आया, कोई प्रोजेक्ट इंटरेस्टिंग? रोबो सॉकर अच्छा लगा। हाँ, सपोर्ट ग्रुप में आप डाउट रेज कर सकते हैं एंड वहाँ पे भी आपको हेल्प मिलेगी। RAS की पूरी टीम वहाँ पे मिलेगी। थैंक यू।
So guys, esports and gaming is a new way to meet and greet people online these days, as you know. Afternoon everybody, I am Drishti, a second year ECE student. I am the co-head supervisor of G.A.M.M.A. G.A.M.M.A is a student interest group SIG for BVPIEEE, stands for Gaming, Multimedia and Animation. G.A.M.M.A came into existence in the year 2014. It encompasses both gaming and the labor-intensive process, what goes behind creating the game, which I think only a very few people can truly appreciate. Now coming at multimedia and animation at a glance, multimedia is to present, to combine text, graphics, audio, video and links and tools that let us navigate, interact, create and communicate, to propagate what we want to the audience. That's multimedia. So multimedia opportunities in the future, as you can see, we have career opportunities like web development, web designing, broadcast designing, animation, VFX artists, etc. Coming to the gaming sector in India, which is a very booming sector currently, Indian gaming sector is expected to cross 4 billion mark USD revenue by the year 2025. We are home to 1/10 of the world's gamers currently. We have highly engaged gamers who spend 1/3 of their time of a day in a day playing games. Now, why should you join G.A.M.M.A? The benefits of being a part of G.A.M.M.A: you can stay connected to your hobbies, you can grow in the field of your choice, you can connect with people having similar interests, similar mindsets, you can enhance your skill set, you can communicate your ideas quickly, sharply to us, you have a like-minded peer group who understand your needs, and you can learn the crux of designing and animation, and also most importantly, you can have fun. And at G.A.M.M.A, we will be covering gaming, graphic designing, and game development. We have a few future events planned: the game development workshop, a graphic designing workshop on either Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, a gaming event which we will be deciding on the basis of what you guys want, and an animation event, Unity. We will be giving a tutorial and most probably an online workshop. Any games that you guys would like to suggest for an event or tournament? And Valorant and anything else? Cool, Malaysia, OG? CSGO, OG again. And apart from this, if you want to know more about us, I'll be there outside, you can ask me, or you can join our Discord server, the BVPIEEE server. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. Next up, we have IAS.
Hello everyone, how are you all? कैसा लग रहा है सबको orientation अब तक? So I am here to introduce my subchapter Industrial Application Society. What we aim is to promote, research, innovate and invent. We mainly aim to introduce you guys to new machineries, new innovations, and we conduct various workshops regarding awareness about interesting technologies and hands-on experience with stuff that help you boom in the industry. Why IAS? बहुत सारे सब chapters and सब कुछ है. IAS क्यों? we not only conduct technical events but also we not only conduct technical events but cover non-technical aspects such as placement and project related. We are updated with the latest trends and we provide guidance on anything and everything that is within our reach. What all past events we have had? Number one was webinar on data visualization with Tableau. This was conducted in September 2021. It was hosted over by Mr. Rejan Gudhala. He is the lead analyst at UU. It covered the basics of data visualization and its importance in today's era. Next was the money earning from web dev in your college years. This was hosted over by Mr. Arab. He is the founder of DigiSideKicks and is a commerce graduate. Next was the Funfish, which was organized for the Freshers 2021, and it was an online event where 40+ entries were received. Next on the list we have introduction to the electrical vehicles, which was conducted in January 2022. Few past events are done. Now, what all you guys can expect? We have next step planned for you guys. Then we have electric vehicles 2.0, all about the corporate world, and also a very interesting industrial visit. Project. Everyone is showcasing their projects what IS has made. We have made 2 games using HTML and JavaScript in the month of August. We made Pac-Man and Space Invaders. I will show you in the next slide. This was made by our team IS. Now let's have an introduction to the team. We have Miss Bhumi Batra as our. Then we have our executive committee where I am the chapter representative. We have Manasri, Ayush, Dhruv, Manya, Sriti, and Lakshya and our team. How can you guys get updated with the new technology? We have a support group. The link will be floated in the IEEE info group. Dhruv has sent the link. Please join that and I'll see you there. Thank you. We have Drishti on the.
Hello everyone, I am Vansh from CSC2 second year. How are you? I am great. So I am the head of Drishti, the student chapter about digital arts and photography, etc. So Drishti is just another student interest group for digital art. How many of you know about PPTs and other design tools like Canva, Photoshop, Illustrator, etc.? Quite a few of you. So as you all know, digital art is a very specific and something that is very important and close to me. So as you all know that we'll be working for PPTs and we'll be making PPTs and all for our seniors and other projects. So what my vision is to help you all and learn from you to how to be better with storytelling using digital methods like PPT, Canva and other posters. I am a photographer myself and we are these were a few of our past events like Luminescence, which was a photography event, Design Heist, which was for coding, and a UI UX masterclass. We are also planning to make some photo walks, some photo challenges, also some short film challenges. Hope you are all interested. Just in case you want to talk to me or have any doubts or want to just meet up, here's my contact. Looking forward to meet you all.
So thank you all for listening to the presentation. I hope you got some insights about what the society is and what we have to offer. We cover a lot of domains, and that is for the purpose of reaching everyone, as many people as we can possibly. So of course we have computer science, robotics for the technical aspects as well as industrial application society. But we also tend to some non-technical and semi-technical aspects like digital arts, for example, and even in entrepreneurship quizzing. So that is what BVPIEEE is about. So before we end the let's say the workshop, so I wanted to talk about what joining a society is. So joining a society for you should be about exploring. Since you all are in the first year, so you have this opportunity to explore and entertain everything that the college has to offer, regardless of what the domain what domain interests you the most. I would suggest that you can look into anything that seems even partially as interesting to you, even if you're not interested in robotics. Like for example, I am not in robotics right now, but in my first year I made a couple of robots just because I was interested, and I got a lot of insights that might help me out somewhere in my future, or maybe not. But I had fun. So that is what I'm going to end the workshop on the note of. Have fun. You are in first year and second year, so enjoy yourselves, explore as much as you can, and join as much societies as you can. So with that, here is the QR code that you can access and join our info group, and you can communicate with any of the team members that you have to. So thank you everyone. We'll end the workshop on this note. Thanks for
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life.